Hi there, everybody. I don't know if you can see me or not. I'm double checking everything, but thanks for joining me again this Friday as I do some, you know, photoshopping and stuff again. This week, I didn't have any volunteers, so I'm going to go ahead and just do like a Photoshop idea I've wanted to do for a while. And I thought I was late. No, for the loading screen. Holy cow. I did. I actually moved a lot. I got rid of my old giant TV that was in this room, and we moved everything around. So I actually have a better streaming slash just generic YouTube space, and hopefully y'all can see me okay. I have like a light just off to the side of me. Like I have a big ass ring light. We'll see if that works. Oh my god, I might make it worse. Whatever. Still figuring out this new setup, but I like it a lot more. Nice buy giant TV. Yeah, I'm actually kind of sad we got rid of it because Ray and I originally wanted to keep it for we wanted to keep it for gaming. So, but it went to a good home. Somebody actually took it off our hands. Amazing to me, but yeah, turning that down for myself. But yeah, I figured today, with this picture in particular, like this is not the greatest picture of me. It's really not. But maybe do some touch ups on it and then add a shark bite because that's something I wanted to do forever with this. Duck Hunt is dope. It is dope. I mean, I was a Sega kid, so sorry, I'm like adjusting a few things here and there. I was a Sega kid. My first system was a Sega Genesis, so I'm all about Sonic the Hedgehog and Alex Kidd and the Enchanted Castle. Gosh, I have a few others, and then Ray recently, or I guess I'm not supposed to use government names, and I'm also sorry for those of you that missed the anime stream last night. King Lotier had some stuff to do, so he didn't really have time to host it, but we'll come back next week. But yeah, I guess since we're not using government names, my hubs. I was a Nintendo kid, so my friend was a Sega kid, so I enjoyed both worlds. I didn't get to enjoy both worlds until like much later, sadly. But yeah, we'll just refer to my husband as his email handle, which is Raver Rabbit. I was busy all night, thought I missed it. Nah, he got busy. I was actually ready because I got my setup all nice. Oh, I'm not mad. It's cool. He was busy. I got to watch Agretzko season 3, and holy crap, season 3 is like it was so intense that I actually ended up writing out a script. Like, I know I keep saying Netflix and chill drinks is coming. It still is because I actually finally organized my room that I could do it. But I wanted to make a Netflix and chill drinks light. The hubs. Yeah, I'll just call him the hubs then because I was gonna call him Raver Rabbit off his email handle. Yeah, go watch Agretzko season 3. It's actually it was very well done. The beginning felt repetitive for a second, and I think they did that on purpose just to, throw everybody off. But it's good. It's so good. I guess I can talk about. I'm not going to give any spoilers. So the weirdest part of season 3 of this one is, gosh, you can't really say too much. There's so much that's just like a lot just going on. I'll be busy until maybe Sunday afternoon, maybe. Luckily, it's not a hard binge. I mean, each episode's like 15 minutes, so you could easily like you can wipe it out in an afternoon or a couple hours. Like if you have 2-3 free hours, you can just binge Agretzko. But holy crap, Sanrio didn't play this season. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. I got that up there. Okay, cool. I can see all that. But yeah, Sanrio, they weren't playing. I was Like, dang, I'm gonna have to watch it again with the hubs. He fell asleep. He had to go to work today. But yeah, holy cow, he was like he was really getting into it, and then he fell asleep. And I told him, I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like I love you, but yeah, I'm gonna continue this without you. He's like, okay, and I'm like, no, I'll probably watch it again with you though. I kind of want extreme, not that extreme. That's too extreme. Everyone dies and Voldemort wins. Yes, that is what happens in Gretzko season 3, because you know that's how it roll, how it be rolling. Man, that was when my hair was still natural. He works hard for the money. He does. He's best boy. I mean, he's my anime husbando that I always wanted in real life. So I'm always happy about that. Let's see. All right. So as a heads up for a lot of people that probably don't, for the few people that don't know, I'm not a photographer. I don't know what is with businesses and being like, I need pictures. You have Photoshop. I need pictures. I'm like, look, honey, I don't do that. I that's not my thing. I'm sorry. That's what you need. That's cool. That's what you need, but not what I need. Okay, I'm gonna move my screen around a little bit because I think I blocked my face with this new setup. Not used to it. So just moving myself slightly up and away from the bottom little icon thing I got here. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this time I'm just sitting here. I'm drinking Soylent. Not because I'm trying to like starve myself or anything crazy. Oh my god, someone's heating up their lunch at work and it smells so freaking good. Oh, nice. I'm drinking Soylent today just because it was something quick and I wanted to try it. It honestly smells like Ensure. And I found this, I didn't order this. I actually found this at the, at H Mart in Denver. Wow, I'm actually I like Soylent. It tastes like just a not as sugary Ensure. Like that's what I think it tastes like. Yeah, it tastes like Ensure. I used to do that. They sell it in 7-Eleven King Supers now. Oh, nice. Okay. I didn't know that. I bought the chocolate one and mint chocolate up in Denver. I was like, oh, this is new. They have coffee flavors too. Looks like the coffee ones, all the flavors are good. Okay. Yeah, it tastes like Ensure, just not as sugary. Because I've been doing Ensure for years. Whenever I'm like, I gotta rush and go do something, I just grab Ensure. And yeah, I just grab it if I'm running late and I don't have time to eat. And that's probably what this is going to turn into as well. I don't want to boost the shadows. I want to darken it. Screw that. Let's go whites. Okay, so I really want this to look pretty extreme because this was like, probably people would make fun of me. I think I mentioned it last year. Seems sadly. So I probably mentioned this last week, but I had a really, like, a super ghetto rig when I did these shoots. I literally had some lights I got from the library because the library lets you borrow really good photography, video equipment. Well, it did before COVID. And I'm trying to scoot up and not run over Samson because he likes being right under my feet. And I'm basically, when I did these pictures, I did it in a corner of my house, like a hallway. Set up those lights, so the blue light coming from whatever, no judgment, Yeah, the blue light coming from my left is, yeah, actually that blue light I used a gel, quote unquote. They still look great. Thanks. I can't believe, like, my hair was so curly that day. Like, my hair is 4C. So for any of you that don't know, 4C hair is like wicked curly. Like, it's as curly as you can get. And my hair in this was just flat ironed. Like, I think actually I might have just did a blow dry on it. And yeah, it was ridiculous. But the light to my left, when I say gel, I used essentially you use it for I'm rolling around, but you'll still see me because this new setup makes me like easier to move. This you can get it at Michael's. It's supposed to be used when you wrap food. And because the lights are not super hot, they're LEDs, I could tape that over it and take this picture. So literally that roll I just showed you, that's the same roll I used on this picture, and it's a few years old now. Or was it a few years old? No, it was last year. I took this last year. Had no idea your hair was curly. I've only seen straight. I straighten my hair because my hair is a nightmare when it's curly. I know some people, they're like, you know, they're used to having super curly hair and they're happy with it. I don't like my hair. My hair turns into like a literal afro. I feel your pain. Yeah, like if I wet my hair, it shrinks. So I have a little afro up here. Like, it's ridiculous. My hair is really ridiculous. Straightened my hair in high school, never went back. That's how I went. The closest I ever got was, shoot, the only thing the closest I've ever gotten to letting anyone see my hair was, there was actually a day when I worked at the cultural office, and this is probably going to be a very funny and kind of messed up story. But I actually was blow drying my hair, and I'm going to continue editing this. So I'm going to mess with the colors, and then I'll go. But anyway, the story from the cultural office was, I came in one day with my hair. I had washed my hair. I had to wash my hair. And I didn't have time to properly dry it. So I put it in Bantu knots. And like you've seen them before. They're like the little cute. They almost look like a bunch of little buns on your head. And they can help stretch the hair a little bit. So it helps stretch my curls a bit. And my hair, I came in just super curly hair. Like I look like, gosh, what's that little girl? This old black and white film star. Can't remember her name, but basically I looked like that day. But I didn't think I looked bad. I came in and my boss immediately was like, "Oh, well, I like your hair better the way it normally is." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "I like your natural hair." And I was like, "This is my natural hair." Shirley Temple, that's it. Yeah. I was rocking out looking like Shirley Temple that day, and my boss was just like, "Oh, but I like your hair the way it normally is." And I'm like, "My dude, what?" Animal crackers in my soup. Oh god, yeah. Let's get out of here with that shit. Let's see. Let's go back here. Yeah, you're gonna see me shuffling it around until I get colors I like, which, I mean, I like these colors right now. But yeah, he told me that, and I had to have an awkward discussion saying, no, my hair isn't naturally straight. I flat iron my hair, and I would be like 3 hours late if I flat ironed my hair. Let's see if I want to. Ooh, I think I like that. This is dude, F that guy, white folks understanding natural. I mean, a lot of people don't. It's funny, even sometimes other black folks don't get it. They're like, oh, I like this about you or your hair. I'm like, my dude, this is not my hair. But, I mean, yeah, he was. He was white. He didn't get it, and then he felt super weird, like, afterward. Like, you could tell he felt like a royal dick. I have so many weird stories with my natural hair that people don't even get. Like, it's insane. Okay, I'm not trying to look like Danessa Myricks kind of thing. Like photos. But let's go up. As I said, and like you're gonna see me just messing with some of this until I get. Let's see, it says shadow clipping. Let's see if I can get it down where the shadows aren't clipping so bad. How's that not clipping? What the heck? Alright, let's go here. And you're gonna, and by clipping, you're gonna see me talking up here, like, in the upper left here, you'll see shadow clipping warning, and that's essentially what I'm messing with. So, you're just seeing me mess with it until it's no longer in that dangerous phase. I kind of like that, but that's too dark. Although, I could go down and then increase the exposure. And it wants it super dark, but I don't want it super dark. Let's turn down. Now I look like I'm in a horror movie. I ain't mad at it, though. I'm not mad at it. So, yeah. But that's my adventure of why my hair looks super curly AF in this photo. I totally did not advertise today. Also, I do want to thank Kira and Mizunos for giving me an older monitor. So now I have a dual screen. So that's why if you see me looking this way, I'm looking at the new monitor and I'm working from there. And it's so much easier. So I'm able to actually interact, chat without, clicking back and forth or using which I can show you what I was using for some of the stream stuff before. I was using this. This is my display tablet, but I mean, it's itty bitty. Yeah, it does work. We figured out a workaround, and it mostly works. It's just the, like Mizuno said, the bottom left is a little jacked up, and the top is a little bit, there is a line at the top, but we figured out a way to make it work. So, yeah, it's working great. I think Husbando, or the Hubs, is wish it was nicer. It's all good. I mean, I'm happy just to have a second monitor to be able to do something with, because Husbando doesn't want to pick up a new monitor per se, and I don't, to some extent, I don't blame him. I like the pretty blue. I do too. I like this blue. I like how it's coming along. It's looking pretty nice. And so yeah, I'm actually, thanks to getting this setup done, I can finally actually make some other videos. Like, I'll still harass y'all with these Friday streams, but yeah, I'll still harass y'all with Friday stream, and but for the most part, oh no, I actually liked it darker. Let's go back down and increase. No, the blacks were good the way they were. And I'm still not done. This is just me messing with the colors so I get it the way I like. Let's see if I can box with the curves a little. Not too much, because I'm still not quite done. Get new stuff with that YouTube money. I haven't, I mean, that would be the plan if I make more monies from YouTube. Yeah, I definitely would upgrade, or Twitch. Although I do have to show, it's behind me. It's actually the Pac-Man light sitting on it. I don't know if anyone can tell it's a Pac-Man light. It's a ghost. I've had that thing for years, so that's a lot of the stuff I'm using I've had for years, and I just finally was able to put it out somewhere. So give me 1 second. Let me go grab it. It's something I did buy with some money that I did get. All right, stay there, Samson. Oops, I fell. That's fine. It's this. I actually purchased this as a. I was reading about it and I purchased this. It's the Pricing and Ethical Handbook Guidelines, mostly because I'm tired of getting blocked by so many people for pricing. And this booklet actually taught me that I probably am charging way too little for some of the work I've done in the past. So, yay, I bought that with someone actually gave me a tip, and I used the money to get that book. And I think I got another donation thanks for last week's stream, and I used that for some of the connections. Like I bought a USB hub so I can connect more stuff up, and it's not as difficult. So money that I do get from this, I am putting back into it. It is a thick book, like, oh my gosh. But it goes into wicked detail on anything you want to know. Like if you're like, oh, I'm going to make a book cover for a small publication and blah, 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 it breaks it down. It breaks it down, and it even gives you here's a baseline cost, and it's crazy. I've gotten through a very small section of this book. I bought it for I think a new copy is 20 something, or no, it's $40-$50 through the Graphic Designers Guild of the US. That is super TLDR, but it sounds like a great book. It is. It's, if I described all the cool shit in it, you would be like, okay, I don't care. Happy for you, girl. I'm still messing with colors to get that, I like the blue. I think I'm gonna have to breaks with the purple a little more. I don't want it too bright, but just enough where there, and then we're gonna go up. Let's see. Yeah, do this. But yeah, as you can see, I'm I don't know. This is just me screwing around with something. But yeah, donate pictures to me and I'll Photoshop whatever. If not, I'll just use pictures I have. Generally, it'll be pictures of myself, because this sounds really bad, but a lot of photographers cannot take pictures of me. Not in Colorado Springs, at least. And this does have to do with racial things. Someone could get pissed. I don't care. It has to do with if they've never photographed somebody who's black, they don't know what they fuck up the colors 90% of the time. I have been made to look like I am darkness. I am black, dark incarnate. I'm how? I'm not that dark. And oh gosh, it's even worse. So if me and Husbando take a picture together, I need a photographer that knows what they're doing, because holy crap, they always make me look super dark, or they blow out Ray. And don't get me wrong, people can't get good with pictures of me either, because I won't let them. I've tried letting people, and then I just end up mad, or I never see the pictures because they know I'm not gonna like them. So I'm kind of weird when it comes to that. Ooh, that's too much. So weirdly enough, I took this picture as a way to take a picture of myself. I would love someone else to take a picture of me. I don't want to do it all the time, But I also need somebody who's not going to make me look, you know... Okay, I know what I have to do to this. So I want that blue, but I want the purple different. So I'm going to have to literally, like, mess with my face. So I'm going to have to give myself, like, another... Like, essentially, I'm going to have to do a rough doohickey here. So we're going to do lasso tool. And to get those colors I want, essentially, I'm going to have to do a manual, like, yeah, I'm going to have to manually do it slightly different on my face, this side of my face. Like, the blues look great, but the rest of it, no, I need to fix it. Need to fix my face. But not too much. I just don't want to screw up the blues. So, yeah, right now I'm just doing a quick and dirty, like, highlight or something. Of your Rube Goldberg photography methods. Thanks. Oh, shoot. I'm glad, because holy crap, like, my photography methods are very weird. Oh, no, we didn't mean that. Damn it, actually, I did something stupid. I meant to do this. Oh, I need to unlock that. I say okay, and now I should do it. All right. It's... A lot of people don't understand, like, man, feel for your black friends. Well, actually, not even just your black friends. Any friend of yours that is any shade of brown, feel for them. Because I can tell you right now, especially in Colorado Springs, if a photographer is taking your picture, make sure you've seen a picture that they've done in the past. Our wedding photos came out. She's probably taken pictures of brown people. Like, this sounds bad, but she probably has. And I know somebody might get mad. That's okay. You can be mad. But it's like, it's just a harsh truth of sometimes people don't know how to take good pictures. Like, they can't take pictures of brown people. But they don't have experience. Like anything, you have to have experience doing it. And yeah, you're seeing me chop this up. Ew, I look... No, let's... I don't want my face that soft. Okay, let's do a little bit of texture and a little bit of clarity. Some of this I'm still gonna have to go back and do. Let's see how this looks. Okay, magic. I think his white tux made his skin look so gorgeous. That's true. I mean, it's true. Any wedding photographer worth their salt better know how to compensate for people's ethnic colors. Amen. Amen to that. I know this is super rough. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's gonna look better. Going in with my trusty brush, and we're gonna soften the shit out of this. Let's see. No, I want black. I just didn't realize down to opacity at 13%. So we're going to crank that to 100. And we're going to do this to help blend it. I don't know how many of you are used to like makeup-ing methods, but yeah, this is me trying to blend this out because I just wanted my face to look better. Let's see. So, yeah. You can all do this yourselves. Like, even if you're like, man, I don't have fancy photography equipment. I mean, look at this. I took this at the I borrowed shit from the library and I made this picture. It's not the greatest picture, and I'm definitely not a photographer type person, but it ain't bad. And honestly, like, at least this is how I do it, is remember a lot of the way, like, the base. Just make sure you have a good base. But if you... Let's see... Well, cell phone cameras are pretty impressive these days. Exactly. Just get some good lights and a good cell phone camera, and you can take amazing photos. I still say, you know, if you want like super amazing, like certain super amazing photos, yeah, go for a photographer because obviously they know what the hell they're doing. But if you want to experiment on taking pictures, you can't find nobody, use yourself. It's not hard. It's not that hard. I mean, it is hard. Don't lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's fucking hard. Like this one, it was pure lighting. Pure lighting made this look as interesting as it is. Well, remotely interesting as it is. Let's see. Yeah, you can tell, like, big difference. I just didn't want to screw with the blues anymore, but I wanted that highlight there. So now we're about to go in, and I'm gonna soften my skin a little. I haven't done this in a while. This is new. Or this is new. So what I'm gonna do is soften my skin. I'm gonna take a color from my skin and use that to soften my face. But we're gonna go in super soft. Like, you don't want to go ham. It's like painting. You want to slowly build this shit up. And essentially, we're just blurring out my skin so it doesn't look so bumpy. And the reason why I'm like I say go slow with it is, I mean, you still might want to like tone it down a little. Doing that Photoshop contouring? Hell yes, I am. Who needs makeup when I got Photoshop? I mean, I don't know, anymore these days, sometimes I think, like, Photoshop might be cheaper than makeup, because you always gotta get the newest thing if you're into that shit. And I'm like, man, that's expensive. I have, like, 3 eyeshadow palettes. 3. I use them on occasion, but I wear glasses, so you can't see if I'm wearing makeup. Like, 90% of the time. So, yeah, basically, I'm just blurring my face, so it makes it a little softer. That's what we're going to do this time. Cries a makeup artist. Oh, welcome. But yeah, I feel for you, girl. Shoot. Photoshop is cheaper than makeup. So true. The struggle's real. I know. Like, people be like, oh, this cute palette. It's only $75. I'm like, $75? And once in a blue moon, I get given shit. They're like, you buy Photoshop. I'm like, yeah, but that's like a one-time purchase of $600. I only got one. Photoshop, I can pretend to make myself look pretty, and it's, yeah, one time, well, for the year cost. Unless I want to go back in time and get my, you know. Yeah, if I go back in time and use, Jesus, like Photoshop, what version was it? 7? I think that was the last one I actually owned. Well, owned. Shite. Let's see. So, yeah, if I get quiet for a second, I'm all focused. I'm sure your makeup skills will blow our photoshopping out of the water. Oh, hell yeah, she would. She is so good. Like everyone needs to hire her because she's amazing. Makeup is hard. Ain't nobody got time for that. Be fair, she's wicked talented. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this dark spot on my nose because that's where my glasses lie, and ain't nobody needs that in their life. Aw, you are super talented, and they know it too. I just wish this virus hadn't screwed up so much shit. Ooh, my chin. No, let me tone that down. That's fair. It's definitely an investment. It is. Like, I cry anytime I'm like, oh, I paid like the most expensive palette I have is a Urban Decay. It's I think I paid like $35-40 for it. That was like a year ago, and I cried, but I mean, I love it. Like, fucking love it. It's good. It was the Heat palette. Okay, I'm gonna actually tone this down a little bit because I got too much on my face right there. And like, even when you take, like, when you see a photographer, man, you gotta give that makeup artist some credit. Like, it's not just the photographer making you look good, but it's the makeup too. I don't think makeup artists get enough credit that, you know, they are one of the main reasons that you look like as amazing as you do at the end of a picture. Like, makeup artists deserve so much more props than they get. Like, I know the beauty community is on fire right now on YouTube, but those people are wicked talented. I think most makeup artists are wicked talented. I couldn't do it. Like, I know people are like, but you do Photoshop. I'm like, yeah, but you know, I like, a makeup artist is what would make me look like a 10. I can make myself look like a solid 8. Let's see. I for sure need hella models in the near future for my website, and that goes hand in hand with people of color earlier. I need one more experience with people who aren't pale as my ginger ass. You know you can call me. I will be one of your models. I know people too who would probably gladly model for you. Like, they would gladly help you out with something like that. And they're not weird. Well, they're not that weird. They're like as weird as I am, so not terrible weird. Okay, let's tone that down a little. The goal of a makeup artist for photos is to make your job as an editor way easier. Teamwork makes the dream work. Hell yes. I've had some people where they wanted me to work miracles. I'm like, honey, I'm not that kind of photoshopping person, okay? Like, they'll give me something where they're blown out, or you know, they're like, I want my face super smooth, and I'm like, I can make your face look smooth, but it'll look unnatural. And honestly, it's like, dude, I can make your face look smooth. Like, this is too smooth, but I can mess with it a little bit more. But it's like, but it'll look unnatural, and I don't want to do that to you. But yeah, makeup artists are so important for photography, and like, honestly, they're the ones that, I mean, give them credit. If you get a good makeup artist, man, give them credit and tip them. They deserve tip. Especially more with COVID bullshit. Oh man, yeah, definitely tip your makeup artist. Because, you know, they're putting themselves on the line to make you look good. And people don't think about that shit. They're just like, I just want to look good. And I'm like, your makeup artist makes you look amazing in pictures. Yeah, I'm zooming in on my big ass lips. I'm sorry. I love makeup artists, and I admire, like, anyone who does it. I like legitly do. Hell, anyone that can do their own makeup pretty good, I mean, shit, good on you. Alright. The star, I want to look like a mannequin in Abercrombie. I have so much respect for makeup artists. I've tried so many times to make up and get discouraged and give up. I'd be sunk without them. Right? That's how I feel too. Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm like, I've had my makeup done like once, and I looked gorgeous, which is why Electra, I'm like, dude, you can do my makeup. But I had it done for like a fashion show, and man, I looked so great. I was like staring at myself. I'm like, ooh, who dat? And it's like, bitch, you. And I'm like, yes. Okay, sorry, I'm done. I'm done being obnoxious. Not completely. I know, I'm making myself up to look all like nice. Like last week, I didn't mess with Reaper's picture too much because her makeup was done, the photographer was good, and then there's And then, so I'm messing with mine because I did this and meh. See, without a makeup artist, I gotta go in and fix my own hot mess ass. I did this to myself. Okay, this isn't looking bad, but it still looks a little too unnatural compared to what we had. Like, it's too smooth. So I'm probably going to drop the opacity down. I could also erase it, but I'm going to drop the opacity a little bit further. So now it's not as much of a punch. Yeah, I think that works. Let's see. So now I got to go in. So this is where it gets fun. I'm going to go in and fix my makeup that was already jacked up in the first place. So I'm going to take it down. Do hard round. Yeah, I was going to say, Electra, if you have a website, I mean, you should totally link it here. And I will share it. I will share on my social media channels. I'll share it. Because I want you to succeed. Ooh, that is too much. I mean, no. Okay, let's go. Make it smaller. I'm just going to have to go in gradually with this. Shameless plug. I mean, go ahead. I don't care. If you want to plug yourself on this channel, like you want to use the chat and say, hey, let's do this. As long as it's nothing I deem offensive or, you know, you're like just promoting a business and it's not like full of like, I don't know, whatever bullshit is going on anymore in the world. As long as it's like you just hyping yourself because you want to hype yourself, go for it. I'm all for it. Okay. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use the eraser here and just lightly, because this feels too harsh of a line, because I'm a freak. Once I'm ready to actually get going, I need to get my insurance set and whatnot to be hella safe these days. I feels you. I feels you. Well, you also do a lot of skincare stuff. So whenever you're ready for that, like pop in sometime and advertise the shit out of yourself. Like I'm dead serious. I don't, you know, I'm not like important or anything, but shit, you can use my platform. I don't mind. Okay, that's looking better. I don't like my eyelash don't look so crusty now. Good job, Brittany. And I'm sorry for those of you that are probably sick of me saying crusty all the time, but it's true. I don't look so crusty. I don't care. I'm gonna keep saying I don't look crusty, and I'm proud of myself. So I'm adding in makeup as we go. Yeah. And erasing. It's kind of like real life. At least this is how I work my makeup in real life, where I'm like, ew, that looks ugly. And then I go in and I, like, take a Q-tip. Oh, you're sweet. No, you're amazing. I mean, I love you're wicked talented. I've seen your work. It's just it makes me sad. COVID had to ruin so much for everybody. So no, of course I'll pump you up all the time. Ain't no wrong way to do makeup, man. I mean, I'm glad to hear that because sometimes I'm like, like what's wrong with my like? I'll look and I'm like, what's wrong with my face? And I regret, you know, everything. Let's see. What was I trying to do? Insert stream share. Sorry, I was trying to. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I didn't share. I forgot to share again. I'm terrible. Like this whole YouTube thing, I'm like really bad. So I'm like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and do that now. But I'm glad y'all are like enjoying hanging out with me every week doing this stuff. Let's see. I guess I share on Facebook, so Let's see. Oh, shoot. Okay. Again, sharing my weird creations via Photoshop. I'm still getting the hang of it, but since I've been doing this now like a month, which yeah, now that I'm like done this for like a month, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I should get better at like scheduling stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna fix this on my lip because that's just the inside of my lip that, you know, I can't remember. I think Sophia Nygaard puts it best, the butthole of the lip. I could say the same for my traditional art. Yeah, you're really good. Like, I love your traditional art. If you made me something, I will put it in the background, and yeah. Actually, I probably just pay for it, because I know you in that same game of, you know, the art game. The art game is real, man. It's hard. Let's see if that helped. Let's erase it a little. Just a smidge. So we're going to crank that down, boost that up, and just... Nope, not that much. Let's go back down. I'm going to put it like 3%, because I feel like it's a little too unnatural, and we're just trying to blend. But this is not my strength either. Yeah, from a distance, it doesn't look bad. There we go. This is not looking bad. What about Bruce? I was AFK. I don't know who Bruce is, but okay. So, let's see. What do we got going on here? The other thing I could do... Let me do this. Let me see if that's going to help. Nope. Nope, that's bad. I made it worse. Well, I didn't make it worse, but... No, okay, I did make that worse. I just kind of made it like I didn't do anything. That happens sometimes. This is fine. This is the process. I'm just about to put it back the way it was. Actually, saturation looks better on that one. Made a Bruce. Did you take a pic? Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, I want to see this. So Mizunos is a very talented 3D printer. I would show you his sticker, but I'd have to, I probably could. Hold on, I have to do it the most ghetto-ass way. And I'm drinking slowly because I have freak teeth, and the other day I had to, like, do some shit. I must depart for a side quest. I'll pop back on shortly if you're still on. Alright, sounds good. Let's see. What scares you? I don't know. Nothing. Well, no, there's plenty of things that scare me. Okay, I'm gonna clean up this. I'm gonna clean up this a little bit. Get rid of... Let's see. Can I do it? Can I do it without making it look like awful? Nope, nope, nope. Abort, abort. Okay, let's see. And again, okay, that doesn't look bad. I actually might leave that, but we'll see. Let's see. Try to go that way. Let's see, I don't want that. Again, I'm just testing stuff to see how I feel. Hue isn't bad. Color isn't terrible either, but let's see. Color isn't terrible. I'm just going to leave it alone. Leave it alone, Brittany. Just stop it. As from a distance, it doesn't look bad. This isn't looking bad from a distance. So I'm mostly cleaning myself up. I've actually done this before. There's a picture I used like for freaking ever on my a picture I used forever where I have like this ring light. Actually, the ring light that's lighting me right now. I have it behind me and it looks super cool. Like, I love it. I think it's still my... Let's see. I think it's my Twitter. I know there's other ways to find it, but I don't want to dig through my hard drive. That was one I had fun just playing with. That was a fun image. Again, ain't nobody taking pictures of me, so I took pictures of myself. I did it myself because I was like, screw this, I can do this, sort of. Let's go open, and I'll show you in my download. Like I downloaded it. It's not very big. This picture. I actually have a better version of it. But yeah, I edited that picture, did it myself, used those same lights from the library, including this ring light. And that was just fun. Like, I had a blast with these pictures. Like, man, I sometimes have fun doing photo stuffs and being like, ooh, this is fun. Let's see. Look at that. Oh, okay, stop. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. So I'm going to go back, and we're going to do some Liquify. Now, a lot of major magazines love using the shit out of Liquify to, you know, make people look unnatural, which is, for me, it's not cool. It's not cool. Let's see. And I just don't like it, but I don't mind. I don't mind doing it for things like hair and other weird little things. Like, see, it looks super unnatural, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. So that's my thing with Liquify. And for this picture, I don't know if it matters, like, if Liquify looks good or not. Because I'm just going to add a giant shark bite out of my side. Thank you. Thank you for the blessings. I need them. Let's see. So we're going to use Liquify again. There's probably better ways to do this, but I'm lazy. So I'm just going to nudge it. You can't see what I'm doing because I can add it. Let me add it in here. Let's see. Video capture, now audio, browser, display capture. Okay. Okay. Let's see if that works. There we go. Okay, so you can see it a little bit better, and then I'll close it as I keep doing other shit. So you can't see too much of what's going on. And I know you're probably like, what in the HE double hockey sticks is she doing? It's more like you can see it slightly. It's super weird. I love this tool. But I like this tool when you're doing stuff like hair or anything else. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks better. My hair just doesn't look as, you know, wily. So let's go ahead and close that back up. All right. Okay, go back. So, like, some other useful shortcuts for anybody who's like paying attention and doesn't know about these shortcuts. Spacebar brings up your hand tools so you can move shit around. Control Z, your best friend. Control C, your best friend. Control C, Control Z. Control C, copies. Control Z, undos. Control V, paste. And Alt, if you hold down on a layer and you hold Alt, it'll duplicate the layer. So, again, another quick Photoshop. Here's important stuff, maybe. I think we used to do it because they used to think it was a demon controlling or something. So I say bless you after sneezing all the time, but I've been thinking about the meaning behind it. It's worth, and like, is it worth doing it? I don't know anymore. People are so crazy. I wouldn't be shocked if, like, this sounds crazy, but I wouldn't be shocked if people were like possessed by demons or some shit anymore, because people are nuts. Like, I believe in ghosts and stuff, but I mean, why wouldn't there possibly be demons? Alright, I'm gonna use Brighten. Where'd you go? I am like Don't mind me. Sometimes I have a brain fart. I'm like, where's my dodge tool? So I'm gonna brighten my eyes a little because they're a little dead. They're a little too dead for my taste. Let's see, is it doing anything? Yeah, it is doing something. Okay. It's very mild, but it's doing something. Let's see. Yeah, we don't want it too much because, I mean, it's really easy to go into the too much territory. I'll have to remember that. Possible demon possession? Heck yeah. People are bringing it. No, I don't want demon possession. I remember I had a boss, like, another funny story about, like, I think we still do it, or it's just an old-fashioned politeness that's left over from that we should abandon. I mean, yeah, honestly, you're probably right. It's just an outdated mode of something. Like, if you really want to prevent demon possession, I don't know, swig some, like, holy water or something would be better than saying bless you and be like, I really hope that demon doesn't get inside you. Let's see how this is looking. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, so this is getting better. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do this to my eyeball. Eyeball. Can't see much, probably doesn't matter. Okay, let's do highlights. So right here on the highlights, there's a reflection, a little bit more there, the slightest reflection there, and yeah. Let's see how this is looking. Okay, it's not looking bad. Okay. So, like the holy water I have in my fancy schmancy bottle? Heck yes. Heck yes. Holy water like that. Take a swig of that and maybe the demons will come out. Heck yes. I don't mess with that. Bless my house. Do what you got to do. This year feels like one of those kind of years. Let's see if I can actually... I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a slight blur. I know, it's like Brittany, stop. It's like, no. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can tone that up a little. Now let's go back to 45%. That was fine. And it doesn't look bad. It's looking better. Like, clearly I'm trying something. I'm mostly just trying to see, this is obnoxious, I know, but yeah, holy water, like, I don't know what 2020 has been doing. Like, holy water on 2020. 2020 needs to go into detox for a meth addiction or some weird shit. That start whack a demon, save your loved ones with our patented stage bat or our holy water perfume evil pecan. Can we make enough though? I mean, I don't know. Like, that's a good question. I'm still debating. Do I want saturation or do I want normal? Let's go normal this time. And I'm going to get right here because I got my grandma's jowls going on. I'm pretty sure if she was watching, she'd be like, eh. Well, and it would be like the other grandma, my other grandma who passed away. Let's see. Just have all the priests of the world go into the ocean blessing. Right? Like, y'all, do something. I don't know, a good chunk of them priests need Jesus too. Let's see. Okay, this is not looking terrible. It's not my finest work. but it don't look too bad. Like, it's not, it's definitely softened it, so we're good there. As I look dead at the world around me, and then I get in my pores. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and blur. It's a good band, by the way. Let's see. Hey, where'd you go? I'm still here, unless you mean like I got all up in my face and like vanished. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Where did I go? There I am. I keep switching between the display because now that I have a second display, I can like stay in Photoshop. So, just learning technicalities. Every time I stream, I feel like I learn something new, and I'm like super stoked. Let's see, move that. Let's see, Control Z, I, E, brush tool. Now it looks like I'm trying to be goth or something, and that ain't trying to happen today. Although I might add like some shadows under my eye. I know I kind of got rid of them to basically be like, I'm gonna put them back because I need to look like, you know, I've been wandering. This has been a rough year. I have a shark bite I'm not taking care of because, you know, why should I? Okay, so, I mean, I'm still here. I'm right here. I just don't look like that normally. By the way, I love that lipstick color I'm wearing. It's from Sugar Pill Cosmetics, and holy crap, that stuff does not come off. Like, you need like oil, like heavy duty oil to get that off your lips. We all gonna die anyway. Bring on the shark bite. Yeah, I think we're good at this point. There's nothing more I can add, so I'm gonna add the shark bite. So I'm going to take a second to look up a shark bite. I know, this is weird. I did this the first time when I was originally doing it. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people, like, Ray looked at me kind of funny. Like, he looked at me funny, and it was pretty hilarious. Where he's just like, why are you looking up shark bites? And I was like, because, you know, why not? So basically what I'm going to try and do with this shark bite is I'm going to use my lasso tool, because you don't want a clean cut. Shark bites are not clean cut. Like, most shark bites, because they bite you really quick and float away. But this one, no, I want it to have taken a chunk out of myself. Sorry, I'm a sucker for nice packaging. We did a zombie run, and they did our makeup, and they had cans of Barbasol to help get it off at the end. Oh, I bet. Oh my god. That would be, oh, yikes. That would be nightmare shit to get off. All right, let's see if I can do this. So for the shark bite, essentially, you just kind of want it jagged, because you gotta think, oh, the shark has pulled out a piece of my flesh. So I mean, this could be like a little baby shark, not that baby shark. But you want it to look a little jacked up, like it does. You don't want it perfect. You made it perfect, well, sorry, you're doing it wrong. Don't make it perfect. So there's our cutout of where the shark bite is going to be. And oh man, I'm about to get really obnoxious. So you're gonna see me doing weird stuff to myself? I wonder if it would work on your lipstick. Maybe. I've actually used olive oil. That works too. So, like, more idea for video testing, weird ways to remove makeup. Ooh, that's a good idea. And then I could totally have Electrosauce help me with some ideas. Okay. And please do not mind my weirdness. This is me feeling myself up and being like, what kind of bone? There would be bone like right about here because that's where it connects. So it's not gonna look perfect or amazing, but we're gonna find bone. Let's see. Shoulder bone. Yeah, so I would need the clavicle, the scapula, and a little bit. Well, I don't know if I need the humerus. No, I don't want it that deep, but definitely the clavicle and the scapula. So yeah, welcome to me being weird. This is how I find stuff. This is how I photoshops. So of course I'm like looking for bones, but I might have to Photoshop a bone and make stringy bits of gross. Hello, this is the joys of Photoshop. Yeah, it's when you look at yourself and you're like, oh, I need to make this accurate. We were scrolling through videos on YouTube the other day, and we went past your vid like for 5-minute crafts, and you chuckled and said, "God damn you!" that is my that is Xenoboost fault. That is all his fault. I even remotely use "goddamnium" as a phrase, and yeah, like made a goddamnium. I mean, I could be, I could be made a goddamnium. Everyone could. Let's see. Sorry, I was saying aw because I had a friend. Actually, it was King Low Tier. He was helping hype my stream today, and I'm like, all right. I don't need that, but that's like the best image. This is sad. This, the best image I found of like bones is HIV in your bones. I should make something for Halloween. I should actually do a series of Halloween stuff. That would be fun for the month of October. Okay, this might work. Okay, save. Okay, let's try this. All right, I'm gonna try this and see if that works. So right now we got that in there. I'm gonna make some like meaty bits. Oh man. Goddamnium earrings. Oh man. What would goddamnium earrings look like? Something super strong or something that'll piss you off. Something strong and will piss you off. That is what is the formula for goddamnium earrings. All right, so let's see. You're gonna hear me typing, and I'm using my cool keyboard, my cool ass keyboard that's actually been attached to Ray or Hub's computer for freaking ever. Well, add glitter. Let's see if I can show it. Yeah, my cool keyboard. This. So that's what you're hearing me like go clack 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 on. Is this? Okay. Nope, I'm still streaming. Okay. And all I can picture is the Borg ship from Star Trek movie for some reason. That works. That could be the goddamnium earrings. I mean, I know enough people who love Star Trek who would probably rock those in a heartbeat. Let's see. Now it's been a while since I've actually made muscle, like torn muscles. I know this. The shit I look up. So a long time ago, I essentially made a zombie apocalypse kind of doohickey for a friend. Well, I didn't make it for her. I just used pictures I took of her and made the zombie apocalypse picture. And okay, I'm gonna use some of this. I have 2 different pictures. Essentially, I need this up here. I need a little bit of that, but it's not showing. So we're going to have to get creative with this, and I don't want to, but we'll figure out a way. So this could work. I mean, it's white, and we're going to see. We're going to see. I'm going to toy with it. Boring. No, this is what we want. All right. Okay, because this all connects. Because we're all connected. We're basically just giant sacks of skeletons and meat. I know, you're probably like, Brittany, no! And it's like, it's good enough. Let's see, we'll do it. Yeah! That's good enough. Let's flip it. This is not going to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect per se. Because it's just showing off a half-assed tutorial and me talking to y'all for a few hours. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to pause that. Let's see. So we have that there, and I'm going to go ahead and am back, at least temporarily. Welcome back! I'm glad you're back with us, because now you're seeing me try to add bones. And then I'm going to add meat bits. Like, why are y'all friends with me again? As I, you know, do weird shit like this. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is way too big. Tell her about the makeup video idea. Oh yeah, so Kira had the idea that we could do doing a makeup video of showing how to remove like really hard makeup, because the lipstick in this was from Sugar Pill Cosmetics, and holy shit, that stuff is wicked hard to remove. And I figured either doing a video like that with you, or even if you wanted to make a video like that, or want to be in a video with me on that, testing it, would be great. Because I'm pretty sure you would have more knowledge on how to get rid of wicked hard makeuping stuffs. As I sit here and, like, I know Photoshop. I don't know makeup. I've done a makeup review, which genuinely, that kind of shocked me that, like, it's been doing better than I thought it would. I'll definitely collaborate with that. Cool. Yeah, I would love to do something like that with you, because I'm like, Kira was talking about they did like a zombie run kind of thing, and in the zombie run, they use Barbasol to get rid of a lot of the zombie makeup, and I was like, shit, some stuff is essentially made of, I don't know, it's like Voldemort or something. It's impossible to get rid of, and it just like lingers with you for generation to generation. I am just saying weird shit, so I apologize. No, okay, there we go. And, okay, I'm gonna use a hard brush on this. Like, honestly, I would think, like, Photoshop and makeuping, to a certain extent, some of the basics are not that different. Like, you know, if you're Photoshopping someone's picture, you need to, essentially, like, sometimes blend it, and you just need a soft brush to do it. Now, I still can't make up, but I at least give credit where credit is due. Alright, I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be ghetto, but it's a good way to see where it is. There. Go back, and in here. Okay, there we go. Facts. Oil's the trick for that kind of thing. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, it's oil. Because I've totally used like, I have a makeup remover oil, but I also have I've used like just olive oil. Like there was a day we were at someone's house and I needed to get rid of my makeup, like my lip makeup, and I just needed desperately something. So I was like, give me some oil and a cotton pad. Let's see. All right, and then we're gonna go switch colors. So I'm hitting X to switch between white and black in the left corner over there. All right, let's do this. Let's see. And yeah, you're seeing me like really geek out. This is what I do. I turn into like, I don't know, motherfucking Gollum or something and just start getting into it, even if it comes out bad. Good or bad. But yeah, I'm also using a picture of myself today to show people like, hey, I do the shit to myself. How do y'all feel about that micellar water craze everyone's on? I'm not sure. Like, that's definitely like something Electrosauce would know. Because I haven't tried it. I keep thinking like, dude, I got my makeup remover oil. Why do I need this shit? And you know, I'm about that type of life. Oh, that's how you do YouTube. That's interesting. Let's see, scrub in here and scrub in here, and let's see, my precious layers. No one takes away my precious. Damn right, no one takes away my precious layers except me when I forget that they're there, and then I regret it. The water, micellar water, I think is just. I honestly think it's a fad. Like, I don't think that's gonna stick around. It's kind of like I know some people, and I still do it because I'm old. Some people like using toner, and I know you don't have to use toner. Although I have switched to like witch hazel toner. Like I'm gonna get a microderm. That's what I need. My face has been a little rough since the pandemic has started. Okay, reveal to me. What is this bone? What are bone? How's the witch hazel going? I actually like it. It like, I feel it tones my face down a lot. Like, if I'm doing like a really aggressive scrub, it feels, at least I think it's bringing my pH balances back and shit. But you know, I didn't train for this, so I don't know. I could be full of bullshit. You said toner, and that's the first thing. Printer toner. I know. I'm like, I like face stuff, and so normally the first thing I would think is printer toner too. But because I like actually like doing stuff, I prefer witch hazel as a toner. Yeah, it's so good. It makes your face feel so nice after you're done, especially after you've like gone in on your face ham and you're like really like working it in there. So yeah, I like using witch hazel. Then I like, let's see. Hush boy, you don't understand lady problems. That's true. My husband, though, doesn't either. He doesn't, like, he let me touch his face once, and I made his face so smooth, and he's never let me do it again. And he's a good man. He tolerates a lot of my bullshit, so I let it slide. Ugh. I swear, I've been trying so hard. Electrosauce, you need a different job. If anyone knows of a good job for Electrosauce, please, like suggest somewhere. Like, until she can, like, get her business started, because, you know, COVID and people are nuts. Word. Hello, Stiap. Let's see. Okay, I'm, like, really getting in there. It doesn't matter. It's actually getting ready for her crazy job right now. Oh, my God. I wish if I had made monies on YouTube, I could give you monies to help me, and then you don't have to go to your scary ass job. And for those of you in this chat that know what this is, she works at First Amendment, which is why I'm like desperately like, does anyone know of any other job that's hiring that's not that? I mean, it's scary. That's not cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm like, anywhere. Anywhere else that's hiring. Because, girl, no. Yeah. If you know anywhere that's hiring or looking for help, like that would be fantastic to help out with. Dude, you should do story time videos. Good gravy. All that text for a sentence to explain toner. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, if you can, yeah, if any of y'all know anywhere else that isn't scary as fuck, that can give her a job and like not work with crazy people, which that's hard, but not work with First Amendment level crazy people. Ew, no, I don't want that much. Like anything would help. Okay, this isn't looking bad. It's not looking great, but it's not looking bad. I would actually watch those videos too. Like honestly, I think like Electrosauce would be great on like a platform like YouTube or Twitch. One, because she's adorable, and two, she has interesting stories for days. Or make like I don't know, become like Belle Delphine and make like the trolliest like content where you show nothing. I mean, I think Belle Delphine actually shows stuff, but my life is wild as fuck. Can you do office work? I'm temping at Robert Half. That's what I figure. I'm gonna put a Gaussium on it and call it a day. But I just need to show some bone. Plus, I'm gonna cover it with some muscle. So, let's see what else we need to do to this. So, let's go filter. Blur. Gaussian. Because that's what you do in life. Just Gaussian blur it. You're like, fuck it. And, wait, wrong thing. There we go. Filter. Gaussian blur. There we go. Not that much, but Gaussian blur, just slightly. Like, honestly, it would be pretty sharp. Okay, so we don't want this black. Let's go into color balance. And a new person that's hanging out, if you have a good job for Electrosauce, it's not freaking First Amendment. Like, shit, I agree. Temping would be better than First Amendment. I don't want you getting hurt. And for those of you that don't know First Amendment, it's a store that sells certain items. It makes your wee cry. Oh man, this is why I'm never gonna be monetized on YouTube. Okay, can it? There we go. Okay. What the adult bookstore? I mean, I essentially said that. I said it can make your wee cry. I'm stupid. Why are you friends with me? Like, seriously. That place has been there forever. It definitely makes my wee cry. I mean, I'm like, this is why. See, I haven't made anything as genius of a creation as Brick Jam, but it's okay. I'm working on stuff like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and, because if the flesh was lifting, it would be a little bit of this blue. This is why I'm amazed I have friends. I'm the first woman to work there, so I'm kind of breaking ground. Holy, really? Oh my god! I mean, I don't know how to feel about that. I'm like almost more offended. Like, really? They didn't have women working there before? But I mean, I get why. But holy shit. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that either. I'm half proud and half upset. Yeah, me too. That's how I feel right now. Like, I gets it. I gets it. I totally gets it. But wow, I'm like legitly shocked. I'm not sure how to feel on this. So again, if anybody knows of a job for Electrosoft that pays like okay and isn't scary ass like First Amendment, it's a living. Still. I mean, I've worked some shady places too, so like don't think I'm like judging like that or anything. I've worked some shady ass places. Legit, just throw your resume on that website. That's true. They might be able to get you into like a place with like some okay hours, and they might pay better. They probably will pay better. Yeah, I put mine up there. It's just it's a bitch unless I go to Denver to find graphic design work. I'll look into it. Yay! And if by some strange miracle I ever make money from YouTube, you can just work for me. Like a decent, like living kind of monies. It's too bright. There we go. I know you need money. It's like because you're still paying your bills by yourself, right? Or has that at least gotten easier? I know some of you new people are like, "What the hell?" I'm like, I know these people. Okay, leave me alone. They're friends. Let's see. And I'm like reading the chat and just if I'm like unusually quiet, like I said, I found a goal column mode. I'd love to help, but I'm still tweaking those damn leaf earrings. I know. I'm like, what the hell? What happened to your leaf earrings? I could rock them like this, like using all my lights and make obnoxious pictures to rock the leaf earrings. I'm in this big ass Animal Crossing group. They would totally buy that. Let's see. Okay, I probably need it more. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to erase this part over here because there's no reason I need it on this part. I need more pink. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. I ain't even, not even hate. I get it. I mean, they still haven't tried to find their own place yet. What the fuck? That's just me being salty. Don't mind me. I'm a salty bitch. That happens. Overlay. Let's see if that'll work again. Alright, I'm gonna play my playlist again. Sorry y'all are listening to, again, Desires before 1998, but I know I can use Desires music and YouTube doesn't get weird. Also, I asked her that. I also know because Desire gave me permission. because he's a cool dude. Okay, let's do that. Something like that. Okay. I'm pretty salty too. I don't blame you, shit. Like, they just need to go. They do. They're pretty awful. Okay. Alright, so we're getting a little bit better, but not quite where I want to be. Let's go ahead and just do this, because I'm lazy. Yeah. Let's use a gradient. We're going to use dark red. Essentially, we're going to use black to red. So the thing, Robert Half, is you have to call, follow up. They want people, they just get busy and forget. Don't let them forget about you. Yeah, they forgot about me many times. Bitches. But I usually check if they have any openings, and they just generally don't. At least not for the shit I do. It's the curse of being in Colorado Springs. Okay, so I need to add more meaty bits. Let's see. Let's do it this way. No, too much. Not enough. Okay. Okay, we don't need you looking like that, so I need to go into the layer effects. So you're gonna see me vanish for like a good sec here. Again, so you can see the other screen I'm looking at, because I'm slowly figuring shit out. Oh no, maybe not. It's still there. Well, graphic design is a ridiculous hard market to break into. Most people who are in it have been there for ages. I know. My sensei, Jim, like, he told me that too, but I don't know. He was saying I might have some sort of edge because I know how to draw, and that was his guess. Yeah, he was like, you can draw, so you should have a slightly better time. And I'm like, well, we'll see, because let's try this one. Oh. Okay. I just want to have blood, but I gotta make it look like meaty bits. Let's see. But yeah, graphic design is a bitch to get into. Like, honestly, I'm not slightly, but like legit amazed that I've been able to kind of break into it. Like seriously, like, been surprised. Okay, I'm gonna filter blur this whole bitch, cause screw this. That's too blurred, but we need it just slightly blurred. Okay, that's too blurry. Although that looks like it's all infected, and then I just randomly have a bone sticking out, so that's cool. Okay, let's see. You can do graphic design without drawing styles. You can, but because anymore one of the news trends is hand-drawn illustrations, it actually gives you a slight edge knowing how to draw now. Like, for the longest time, no, you didn't have to fucking know how to draw. But now if you want an edge, you need to know how to draw. That is what I find freaking hilarious. Yeah, I actually believe him. I have no reason to think Jim would lie to me, because I mean, one, he's pretty chill. Well, he said some stuff that's not chill. Like, he's not, like, mean or anything, but I think, like, some of the stuff, like, holy shit, don't ever talk to him about President Trump. Or do talk to him about President Trump. It depends on what you want the reaction to be. But Jim is very, very much... I'm going to layer this. Okay, so Scar. And then we're going to say, Shadow. Scar. Yeah, if you ever talk to him about Trump, holy crap. He is that is how you piss off one man. I think he had like a midlife crisis or something. I'm just surprised. I assume most graphic designers like to draw and most use their skill in a work atmosphere. My Jim said he couldn't draw, but he actually could. But a lot of the graphic designers I work with don't know how to draw. Like, I want to say like 90% of them don't. It's so weird, I know. What the freaking do? Okay, let's try this again. And I gotta multiply. I got that up. Let me move this up to the top. Maybe that'll work. Okay, that'll work. I was getting pissed. Like, what the hell's going on? There's a guy. Really? See, at least at Next Gen, there weren't people who did that. There were people who supporters. And I don't... If you're not a racist fuck, I'm most likely not going to judge you because I'm going to think that there's some reason you support him for some other stupid reason. But I don't know anymore. I don't know. I guess I'm still trying to be like having some faith in humanity. I lose it a little bit every day. Just a little bit more. Every day I lose faith in humanity. And I've learned that's sometimes not the best way to be. Although I'm like, yikes. See, oh man, my brother, I'm quite surprised. My brother cannot stand Trump. What other valid reason could there be? All grapes make alcohol, right? Or make alcoholic. So my only other thing I could think of is I've heard only a few like legit things. Like some people were initially thinking he was going to help business, but you know, like where we are now. That clearly was a lie. That was proven to be false. Okay, yeah, this is starting to look better, but I need to add tendons and gross shit. But that's the only, like, legit reasons I've kind of heard. And some people, like, my mom is not a supporter, but she was like, he does this. And I'm like, Mom, I don't know if anybody remembers the Boondocks, but there was, like, the N-word moments. I don't know. And I told my mom, I was like, that's basically been his 4 years. Just having a bunch of those moments. With the rest of the world. And she's like, what? And I'm like, Mom, you know you screwed up when North Korea is like, what the hell's wrong with that dude? And my mom, I think she laughed at me. She thought it was funny. I was partially laughing and then crying on the inside because that's what I do anymore. I just cry on the inside. Sometimes the outside, mostly the inside. Like Trump moments, yeah. You just look at like people and you look at him and you're like, oh my god. He's like my crazy uncle at my grandma's funeral who legit pulled, like, he walked up, we're all crying, my grandma's gone, and it's sad, all that jazz. And then my uncle Bubby, like, or my mom's uncle Bubby, like, legit just pulls up and he's got a gun just tucked in his pocket. He was like, or not his pockets, but in his pants. Not even in a holster, just in his pants. And I'm like, oh my gosh. What the fuck? And my mom is like, I was like, Mom, did Uncle Bubby just pull that out of his pockets? And she's like, yes, yeah, he did. That happened. I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, it's been 4 years of those oh my god moments. I'm a little tired. 5 years if you count when I saw my Uncle Bubby. Adjustments. Sorry, I'm like trying to figure out what do I want. Okay, there we go. We want pearling marker. So I'm not looking fully at okay, so my image I'm using for reference. But trust me, I've only heard a few valid arguments from some hardcore Trump supporters that I'm like, all right, but the rest I'm like, pretty sure you would lynch me in a heartbeat. I'm sorry, that was dark. I'm making a shark bite, but damn, that was dark. Oh, even by my standards. Let's see. Just like when Kevin Hart's uncle got up to his mom's funeral and said, yeah, that was basically my Uncle Bubby. I'm like, Uncle Bubby, stop. Like, what is wrong with you? And anymore, you just look and you're like, all right, whatever. When you have your family and you're just like, all right, y'all are nuts. Okay, bitch got crusty shit. I should be grossed out by what I'm staring at, but I'm not. I'm like more curious of how do I get this? Okay, so I need more bruising. Definitely bruising. So I need darkness around this. Your dad blocked you? Oh my god. I do remember you've told me some shit about your dad. You've told me some shit. Well, I know we don't know each other like super duper well, but you need help. Like I will help you. I can help you in any way I can try. I know I need to be worried about myself too, but I'll do my best. Because that's fucked up. That's your dad. Hopefully he's not just like that in general. Like, just ignoring you or blocking you in general stuff. He didn't like all my Black Lives Matter posts. I think it's so stupid. Like, you don't have to like the organizers of Black Lives Matter, but the whole main point is just like, hey, people's lives matter and we shouldn't be murdering black folks. Black Lives Matter. And it's like, I would be saying that about any other person too. I'd be like, Arab lives matter, Chinese lives matter, whatever you want to say. It's just stupid. Yeah, I got you. I got your back. It's so stupid. I don't get why people are so mad. I think people just like to be mad anymore. It's dumb. And if someone gets mad at me for saying that, it's like, sorry, I'm kind of, black. Just a little bit black. Okay, I need to add like some highlight in there to make it look different. So I'm gonna have to layer this motherfucker. But yeah, I'm dead serious. Okay, just get along. If you don't like someone, just don't talk to them. Exactly! You don't like them that much, move on. There's no reason to be like, I'm gonna go murder them because I'm mad. God, people are stupid. I don't care about... Same. I'm like, I dislike many people. So if I like you, you're actually a very small minority. Like, genuinely, I think most people are actually good people at heart. But, God, there's a lot of dumbasses. Especially if you work, like retail. Retail's what murdered any faith I had in humanity. Like, I don't care if people are, like, you know, feeling different about that. I'm like, no, it's true. Retail murdered my faith in humanity. My dad, too. So, I get how you feel, Electrosauce. It's true. I can confirm he hates most people. I do, too. I'm like, nah. I genuinely think, like, most people are actually good people, but there's so many shitty people out there that it ruins it for all the people that aren't shitty. You know, me standing on my little soapbox here, like, I'm an equal opportunity people hater. Same. Like, Ray and I both are as well. Like, Ray is super... Well, I'm sorry. I keep saying his real name, and I gotta get used to saying Hubs. The Hubs is, like, super kind. Like, he's a super nice dude. But I can tell you, there's a lot of people he does not like anymore. Doesn't like, doesn't trust. Yeah, and he and I are just both like, I don't know. Man, woman, child, black, blue. If you breathe, I can dislike you. That is true. I got a list of people I just dislike. You know, like Crazy Bitch. Oh my, like her Mizuno's. Oh, I've worked with those peoples. Like, I know, I somehow scored Hufflepuff still. I'm like, I don't know how, because I hate too many people. I definitely thought I was at least like Ravenclaw. Not Slytherin, I'm not evil, but I definitely thought I'd be like a Ravenclaw. Because I'm like, I don't like everybody. For the most part, I'll try to be as polite as I can. Until you do something to fuck up. And then at that point, I'm like, I'm basically like, man, I think I hate you. Weirdly enough, okay, so I'm naive, but I'm a Slytherin. Apparently, I have a dark ass heart. I guess I have a good heart, or I guess I don't have a dark heart. I make dark shit. I know, I didn't agree with my Hufflepuff, because I'm like, how? I mean, yeah, I guess I'm okay, but I'm like, also, like, I don't know, I'm like sitting here like, oh boy, have you guys seen this messed up movie? But then again, like, my friend Hannah, like, she's like one of the darkest people, and I think she's Hufflepuff too. Like, it was fun. I took Hannah to go see long time ago, Perfect Blue. And that was fun. That was her first experience seeing Perfect Blue. I'm so jelly. Okay, let's see. How do I want to make meat bits? And then, of course, I talk like this. This is why I got confused. I was like, how did I end up Hufflepuff? I talk like this. Alright, let's see what this is like. No. You know darn well, Google, what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Gross shit like that. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm more Ravenclaw. I thought I would be Ravenclaw for sure, but what do I know? The test told me one thing, and I guess I listened to the test now. I'm gonna upset my family with this. That's okay. Like, my family only likes my pictures when I put a picture of myself. But I've never put a picture of myself being, like, torn. I mean, I put that picture where I was freezing, and that was fun. But that was still, pretty tame compared to what I'm balls to the wall, what I was planning. Oh, don't you deny me. I don't want to work that hard to figure out how to make my stringy bits. Ugh. No, I know how to do that. Fine. Like, I remember parts of how to do it, but I'm trying to remember how to make the meaty bits. Because that's how I roll. Okay, come on. Don't give me that crap. Yeah, this is how I roll. Everybody wants to be the hero. You're my hero. Y'all be gross. I mean, I think you can still dislike people and be a heroic person. Like, okay, so sadly, one of the parts of what is it called? Black Klansman, in the book, because I actually read the book before I saw the movie. There's a firefighter in there, and he talks about how he's in the KKK, and he talks about how he will save everybody, even though he doesn't like black people because that's his job. And he believes everyone does have the right to be saved, but he still thinks black people less. And it was the weirdest part of the book, but it was super interesting. I'm actually sad they left that out of the movie. Alright. I guess I'm gonna have to just, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it was such a bizarre part. Waits for Star to vomit. Nah, I'm super weird when it comes to, like, photoshopping stuff because I'm like, and my brain goes into this weird mode. Alright, I'm about to do this. This is gonna be weird, and I don't care. Let's see, did it show me anything? No, it's still like, screw you. Okay, that's what I need. I was like, I think I need a lump of meat. Welcome to my tutorial on how to make gross things. Lump of meat. No, just images of lumps of meat. Oh, vomit over. Yeah, that I might puke over. Looking at meat. No. Although, off and on, I don't... How to put it? Like, speaking of that, like, Ray and I, we've been eating more vegan stuff lately. Not because we want to necessarily become vegan, but it's better for your health and better for the environment, and we like animals. Like, But we actually go to, it's Santana's Vegan Grill. Oh man, their food is good. Like, oh man, it's one of the bestest. It's definitely like one of the best burgers I've had in town. Weirdly enough, or I guess not weirdly enough, but it's okay. That's got seasoning on it. I don't want meat with seasoning. That's mouth growth. I don't want that. I'm not looking up super gross stuff like right now. It's just raw meat. If you don't like looking at raw meat, then be glad I'm not showing you. Can't tell. Dude, Beyond Meat is dope. It is. I love Beyond Meat. Like, I have some in the freezer I was going to save for probably dinner. But yeah, go to Santana's. Man, they make it so good. They also got a vegan, oh man. It's a meatball sub. It's not, it doesn't look like meatballs. Just saying. It's like literally like some Beyond Meat and it looks like it's cut up. But man, they seasoned it so good. Like Ray and I, the first time we ate it, we're just like, holy shit, it's so good. And including the cheese. Like, yeah, it's delicious. Fine, I'm just gonna look at raw meat. We also have eaten, there was something else. When I was in Los Angeles, I visited once. Okay, I'm gonna try the steak and see how that works. We were visiting LA and we ended up like going to, it's called Ramen Hood, and it was vegan ramen, but man, I got stuffed. It was so good. And I didn't know. I was so weirded out. I was like, how did they get this broth so thick? Like, I didn't know how. And they finally told us. They were just like, we used ground up sunflower seeds to help thicken the broth. And I'm like, that's genius. Like, you can't even tell. Like, I hope Ramen Hood still exists because, oh, so good. YouTube streams. Let's go to, I put it in the chop shop. Because, there we go. I got a hunk of meat. There. Okay, so I'm going to select the inverse. Control C. Go back in here. Control V. Meat. Okay. And then we're going to darken it. So we're going to make it match the rest of me. And then probably, yeah, let's go ahead and do our image adjustments before I screw up anything else. So we're going to, yeah, dip that brightness down. And the meat, yeah, we're going to drop that brightness and contrast so heavy. And then you to shadow meat. I don't know, I'm like, well, actually, I might still have to fix it. I thought I got it, but no, there's still weird bits of it, so let me go back. Damn it. Okay, I was hoping I could do this the lazy way. I guess I gotta do this stuff. I'm gonna use levels this time. Okay, so I'm gonna make it really red, but then we're gonna leave that part alone. Okay, so I got it down. Nope, that's too bright still. So let's go here. Move it down. Move that. I don't move that down, but move it. No. Okay, so I think this is gonna look good. Basically, I'm just messing with it until we get it like a nasty gray. Using levels is satisfying, but I'm a lazy. Your girl lazy. I just want it quick, but you know, art is never quick. Well, sometimes it is. Never mind. Hello, how are you? As you see me making meaty arms, it's nice to see you. Let's see. So yeah, as you can see, I'm photoshopping myself. It doesn't look like much. It just looks like I got meat on my arm. Good you. I I'm doing pretty well. I'm photoshopping a slab of meat in my arm and dropping the colors so it looks more realistic. And the chat's just having fun, just chatting about random stuff. But thank you for popping in and saying hi. This is great. Feel free if you have any questions, like if you want to know something that I'm doing in here, let me know. And I will, let's see, we're going to put that under the shadow scar. I know, this is like looking a little jank. We're going to fix it though. Can you say my name? Yeah, I'm not saying that. Thanks for jumping in, but I am not saying that. But hey, more power to you if that's what you do. Okay, let's go ahead and make this huge. And we're going to go ahead and do this. Make it there. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and hide a good chunk of this. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. And we're going to go ahead and multiply it so it's like right under it, and then we'll go ahead and remove the rest. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. Let's go back. Let's see. All right, cool. All right, now back to what I was doing. Let's check that out. This looks so gross right now. Like, holy shit. And okay, let's go ahead and move this around. I'm just hiding all of the meaty bits. And oh, just some weird shit. That's cool. And of course, my levels of normal weird shit. Let's see. All right, there we go. All right, so now that that's there, all right, so I got it all in there. Let's see if I can do this. So I'm gonna try and see if the clipping mask will work this time. And crap, where is it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Wait. No, I did the clipping mask on the wrong lap mask. Let's see. All right. There we go. That's what I want. All right, so let's go ahead and not multiply, but normal. And we're gonna go ahead and create a clipping mask. And all right, let's see. There we go. Okay, is this why is it at 50%? Oh, right, because I'm dumb. Okay, so I need to drop the levels. So we're getting a little bit better with this. Although it still doesn't look like quite what I want it to look like. Let's see. Anyway, what were we talking about earlier? Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna drop the colors. So yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about. I've been getting into looking at me and let's see. Okay, that's too much. I think I just need to drop the actual colors. I don't need to completely drop the colors. I just need to drop that contrast. Brightness. Okay. Let's see. I gotta go, hon. Have fun. Thanks. It was great talking to you. We also need to talk tracing tools. I didn't know there was a select subject button. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. It's new. It's new. It's so great. Oh yeah, it's fantastic. I love. Let's see. What was I doing? Sorry, I'm like still messing with some of this to see like how I want it to look gross. Saturation don't look too bad. You telling me I've been tracing by hand when there was a button? There is. It's just there's a button, but it doesn't. It's not perfect. That would be my only warning on that one. There we go. It's not perfect. That's the only thing that sucks about it. Like you still might have a better time drawing by hand. But if you're trying to do something super quick, then you're probably good. Let's see, is this looking good? Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking gross-ish. It looks like flesh. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like we were hoping, but yeah. So let's see. Now I need to go back and flux with the layers here. It's so gross looking. I love it. Turning off feathering. Tracing. Honestly, I still fucks with the pen tool. It gives you the most accurate trace, and you can use your Bezier curves. Let's see, filter. Sorry, and I'm taking a second because I'm trying to think. All right, let me go ahead and mess with the exposure on this one. Or it's not going to do it. That's cool. But yeah, I would say that a pen tool is still one of the more accurate ways. And then if you have to have a feather, put it like at 0.1. Don't, not even 0.5, but like 0.01. Like the tiniest. There's also now sliders in Photoshop, at least 2020, where you can adjust how your selection is going to look. So that's like one of the best ways to do it. Okay, let's do this level. Oh, I'm doing the wrong layer. That would explain a lot. Let's cancel that. Adjustments. Brightness, contrast. Let's see. There we go. I kind of like that, but it's too much. You know what? Let's go too much, and then we'll pull it back. Go too much, pull back. That's one of the ways that I think could work. Adjustments. Let's go ahead and do levels again. And then I'm gonna probably blur it again. But I definitely need to add I have to add the highlights since the bone is showing. I need to show the highlights and shadows of the other shit that we got in there. But yeah, with image trace, it's get the best trait, she's got to take your time, but honestly, yeah, like Bezier curves. There's a, I wonder if I can find it again. It's like one of the best books I've read. I got it from the library a while back. How to make, what is it? There's a book, and I can't remember what it's called, but I remember what it looks like, because I'm that level trash. Shopping. Book of Inkscape. Yeah, I think it's this. It's Vector Basic Training. It's, and I will link it. I think this is a new version of it. So it sounds weird, but this actually helped me create more accurate vector art. Like, I got really good with the pen tool thanks to this book. Definitely worth checking out. Okay. And let's see. Sorry, I dealt with a troll for a second. But hey, that means I'm doing something right, correct? Right? Something like that. Nope, that's too much. Let's go here. So let's do this. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and do. There we go. And then go behind it. And oh shit, no. There we go. I prefer using quick selection tool, but I guess I'll have to check out that book. It's good. Does your Pac-Man Ghost change colors? Yes, actually, it's been slowly cycling. Yeah, it's been slowly cycling, but it actually, and you did miss a troll. It was a dumb troll, but like the joke was dumb. I was like, okay, no. But yeah, the ghost actually it responds to music. So if I was to unplug this and let my music play. It wasn't a very... Yeah, it wasn't. So the Pac-Man Ghost, if you switch it on the back, there's a little switch, and it goes into music mode. And the music mode will cycle through, so it'll start flashing like it's, I don't know, having a rave seizure or something or other. It's cool. I've loved this little thing. I'm still regretting I didn't buy myself a PlayStation, like, Lite. I still have many regrets on that one. Okay, so let's go with this and this, this and this. Oh shit! No, I'm just trying to fix you because you're sticking out too much. Because it should be like probably up there. It's not as big as I think. It was a dumb username that was inappropriate that he wanted to try to say. Yeah, it was stupid. Yeah, PlayStation Lite. It's basically looks like the controllers. I don't think he liked that I made him look like an ass. Then again, I don't know. Right. I'm like, this is 2020. Stop it. Well, for the person. I might just have to leave it big, but I don't want to. Okay, let me flux with it in different ways. Slay that troll. I know, like, really? Like, how old are you? Like, I'm gonna guess it was a kid. Because I'm like, wow, please be more original. If it's not a kid, I'm actually highly disappointed. Like, really? Like, you couldn't think of something better? Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and... I'm maneuvering this, so let's see if I can find a way to do it where it maybe looks a little bit better, because right now it's like looking a little janky and I don't like it. Let's see. Okay. I mean, I could just cut it off because right now, like, it could look like a jagged shark took it out. Because right now it just doesn't, it's not blending as well under it as I was hoping it would. Let me try Bezier. Maybe that'll help. Nope, bevel, inner shadow, color overlay, gradient overlay, outer glow. Nope. Drop shadow. Maybe drop shadow. Although I'm like, wow, look at all that shit. Let's see, distance. Nope, we don't want that. We don't want that. Stop it, Brittany. We don't want it. Okay. I think it's how it's sitting under there. It's not looking. Or I need to blur it more than I think I need to blur it. I'm like, no, don't blur it. But I'm like, no, it needs to get more blurred. That's what I was thinking. That's they're probably dicking around, not trying not to go to class. That's my guess. Because I think e-learning also might make it more easy to dick around in class. Like, man, these kids. Like, I feel bad for them, but at the same time, I'm like, new ways of... new ways of just dicking around from class. It's great. Actually, that much of the bone wouldn't be showing, so I should hide more of it, I think is what's going on. I mean, it could. It's my thing. I can make it what I want, but I'm going to use a brush to rough it up a little. Haha. Someone's going to be mad about this brush, but I don't care. I don't care, Beanie. I don't care. That looks so... not exactly what I was hoping for, but you know what? It's still working enough, so... I finally figured out how to turn on and off overwrite mode. That was driving me crazy. Overwrite? That looks so disgusting. Like, it looks infected. Like, I love it and hate it, but it also looks too... like, the... Let's see, that doesn't look right. Okay, I'm gonna use this brush. It's not the right brush exactly for this thing, but that's okay. Yeah, like right now it's looking a little too much, so I need to actually fucks with the effects. So I'm gonna switch it and make it down here. Okay, let's do this. Go back to black. I'm just mostly trying to make it like stick inside. Let's see. You're trying to fix a sentence. Oh, yeah, I fucking hate when that shit happens. I don't know why this is making me uneasy, but I'm gonna say that it means I'm succeeding if it's making me uneasy. Good job, Brittany. You've made yourself like feel weird about your own project. Outer glow. I don't want it like that. You start telling us about what you're thinking about building a house. Inquiring minds want to know. So me and the Hubs are thinking about building a house, mostly because it's the insert chemo saps apparently. Okay. My hubs and I are thinking about buying a house because honestly, it seems like in this market, it's easier for us to go and get a house built than try to go buy a house currently. And I mean, we're kind of in this mode of we're not sure what to do. Like the housing market where we are, as you know, is quite insane. So I know there's supposed to be, I think, a new build. At least I was pretty sure it was a new build. Coming very, very soon, like in the next month or two. On, like, not too far away from our place. And we're thinking about possibly getting shit built there. Let's go ahead and do filter. We're gonna do surface blur. Let's move this up. Okay, what the fuck did I do? Okay, that was weird. For a second, like, everything freaked out, and Surface Blur didn't want to do its thing. I think it's... Okay. It's thinking. And I need to save. Playing a dangerous and stupid game. The dangerous and stupid game of will it save? Okay. Sorry, it's thinking. It's trying to think hard about whether or not it wants to save. Alright. So just print a house. Yeah, not all of us have a massive 3D printer or a 3D printer period that we can work with. Like by the old Cup Foods trying to be big. Oh, kind of in that area, closer to the Nazarene school. There's supposed to be like rumor of some shit there. Alright, let's go ahead and go back here and we'll go to my video stuffs and stream and save here. Yeah, we heard about it like shit about a year ago, and then we checked about it and it says that there's supposed to be oh, sorry, I needed a drink. Yeah, and then we heard about it. Yes, over there. There's supposed to be. You can actually, if you go by that area, you can see that they're preparing for something over there. Okay, actually, it's this. That's where it's getting a little wonky. Hue and saturation. So yeah, if you go over there, you'll see it. Okay, let's go down. Let's go down more. I thought they were demolishing. I mean that might be true, but it's closer to the church. So yeah, over there they are doing some. They're building a whole new housing area. Let's see. I feel like it needs treatment. Like it's too clean of a open wound. Like it's gaping wound, but I need more gaping woundiness. That's not a word, is it? Okay, that actually I might have fixed something. I'll have to drive by and do a looky look. Yeah, definitely take a look. It's I think it's a classic is doing it. Yeah, it actually is a thing. That is something I did know. All right, I'm gonna make another copy of this layer, and we're gonna move it up. Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna block out most of this. I'm gonna use a hard brush, and we're just no. Okay, we're gonna block that out like we're blocking out the sun. Remember, I could probably just do it this way and literally just do this. This is gonna be the easier way. Right, select inverse and blam. Blam, blam, blam. No? Alright. Oh, okay, I was about to say, like, this is how you wanna roll? Who wants to be Bet the Hubs and I have a 3D printed house for our next home? I wouldn't be shocked. I honestly would not be shocked if you two had that happen. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use this to shrink it. X. And yeah, it doesn't need to be perfect, but it needs to be like, I need something rough. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, that might work better. Okay, and then make it smaller. I don't know how I feel about 800 square feet. Hey, my house is gosh, what, 1900. Or not 1900. No, we're actually under 1,000 square feet. Sorry, I'm lying to y'all. I should have thought about this earlier, but I didn't, so no, well, that's where we are now. You're the one that wants a ranch? I mean, what would be wrong with a ranch? I think that'd be great. You can farm your own food, and then you ain't gotta worry about neighbors, or your neighbors are really far away, so hopefully far enough you don't have to worry about them. This isn't quite as gross as I wanted it to look, but it looks still pretty gnarly, so I'm pretty happy. And I still only have blood. Or dried out blood. Welcome to my brain. This is how my brain works. Yeah, it's more like 1,500 square foot, but I had a friend who lived on a ranch in Fountain. Not like a single level house all the way. Oh, okay, a rancher. I thought you were saying something else. My bad. Hold up. Okay. Far away enough from people, but close enough to civilization. Yeah, I think that's where Ray and I would want, or Hubs and I want at some point. Okay, so let's see if I can blur it slightly. Again, Gaussian blur. I think people like Gaussian blur because you get like a little more control with it. Let's see. Okay, so do this. Yeah, let's both build houses outside town. We could be neighbors. I would be down for that because I'm kind of sick of having neighbors anymore. Like neighbors. Most of my neighbors are actually pretty cool. Be honest though. Okay, this isn't looking quite what I was hoping, but get up at 5 a.m., feed the animals, clean up after the animals, and before dinner shoot the prairie dogs. It was great. Nice. Okay, so I think, yeah, everything from here up is, let's see if I can group this. I'm going to group it and see if I can do that, and then I should be able to, well, that's so weird. I know what it is, but it's so weird. Don't mind it. I know what this is. I might actually use warp on this, but let's see. Which ones is it? Yep, it's that. I was pretty sure. I was like, it's gotta be this because I did a half-ass job on it. As a neighbor, I mostly am quiet. I mean, Ray and I, we're pretty quiet neighbors. I think the loudest thing about our neighboring is Samson. Even, I mean, ooh, that is weird as fuck. But ooh, that got creepy. I loved it. Never mind. Come on. There we go. Undo. Oh, that got weird. Oh, or... I'll fix something else. I'll fix it later. Okay, so I fixed that arm because that was looking a little too big. Legit, we just zero escape. I know that's Ray and I. Ray doesn't want to do any work when it comes to a yard. Now that's some Junji Ito stuff, the swirling. I know. I'm like, oh my god. I mean, I love it. I'm like, all right, I know how to fucks with that later. Now it just looks like a giant cut instead of a shark bite, which, I mean, I'm okay with that. That's okay. That's okay. I'll figure out my shark bite more. Because, I mean, if I wanted to, I could just have it where the shark bit into it. I was just trying to make it look like big pieces of flesh flying everywhere, but it didn't work the way I was hoping. So we're going to go ahead and let's do perspective. And that's good. No, that looks like bacon. Alright, let's move that back. It's looking pretty good so far. Thank you. I've been glad. I'm glad it's been working so far. Mostly just trying to, like, I don't know. This is me neurotically like, ooh, what would this look like? And it's like, Brittany, do you know what a shark bite looks like? No. I mean, I kind of do. I did some search. I did an obnoxious amount of searching on Google for a shark bite. Let's just... No. I want to distort it. Like, I just want it to make it, like, a little bit more... I guess I don't... And move this up. Up. And, I mean, I should be doing this shit in October. We're not near the ocean. I know. Why would I know what the fuck a shark bite looks like? I mean, I kind of know what a jellyfish sting looks like, mostly because, you know, you're in California and they always warn you. The biggest shark I've seen is in a freshwater tank. Shit, I think it was a great white. No, it wasn't a great white. Ray and I did see a shark, but we went to, like an aquarium. We haven't seen them in a while. We did see dolphins in the wild. That was fun. It was in we did one of those boats where you see them and the dolphins were following the boat. It was pretty cool. Let's see. Oh no, no, no. Okay, tick, 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 tick. Go back, go back. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. I really want to. Let me group that together because now I got this weird shit. Maybe in Denver I saw a bigger shark. I was gonna say, I'm like, I thought they had some sharks at the Denver Aquarium. I don't know how the fuck they got it there. That's a good question. Nah, I'll leave it like that. I think that looks grosser, so I'll delete this. Okay. Nah, I like how it was because it makes it look like it blends in with the picture more. Sharknado, obviously. Yeah. I kept screaming, like, Ray and I went to Cripple Creek some time ago, and oh my god, stop saying real names. Hubs and I were going to Cripple Creek some time ago, and I kept screaming, I'm gonna hassle the hawk. And while I was playing Sharknado, the game, and Ray was like, okay. Hubs was like, okay. I might delete this stream just because I keep saying names. I'm not like super freaked out, but I'm like, because nobody cares. Let's see, image. Alright, let's go ahead and what am I looking for? I'm gonna convert that to a smart object, and then we'll go ahead and do adjustments. Yeah, there we go. Now I can mess with this some more. Because now it's a smart object. So let's go ahead and drop those colors. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and go reds. Okay, because I don't. Let's see, go back down. Red, no. No. Let me mess with the output level, maybe that'll help. Okay, that's too red. Okay, let's go green. Oh man. Sorry, I am being super quiet today. I'm just like, this is one of those things that happens when I like start focusing. I am not Brick Chan. You troll. But it's fine. You're my favorite troll. I can bring Brick Chan back. I can do it. Do you want me to do it? Ew, that looks gross. Okay, let's go back here. I will bring Brick Chan back. I will bring her back on screen. In a heartbeat. Brick with titties. Yay. Plus, this can't be Brick Chan. I have no tits. Oh, man. Brick Chan is the best. I need to make more quality shit like Brick Chan. I'm still waiting for the rest of the Mason family. I mean, I can do it. Maybe that can be my thing. And then in October, I can do like more horror and gore kind of stuff. Only if that's a dead heart. Let's see. Okay, let's move that around. I just want to add blood, and then I think it might be good. I spent way too much time on this scar. Well, actually, no. I spent most of my time, like, yeah, I actually spent a good chunk of my time actually fixing my face. I know, it's hard to do. Adjustments. Darkness. Cool. No. Let's go back up. That's too light. Somewhere in between, like, there. No, I don't want to offset it too much. Alright, so I'm, like, actually pretty close to finish with this. I'm just wanting to... Let's see. Do something like that. I need to do more. Like I said, I didn't get a picture this week, so I'm messing with my own picture. And I was trying to make a shark bite because I've wanted to do that with this picture for a while, which is the only reason my shoulder is even showing. That's how long I've wanted to make this a shark bite. Oh, okay, let's do this. There we go. Okay, let's see. Mirror. Okay, no, we don't want that. I mean, I guess I could do that. Let's see. Alright, so I'm trying to make this more gory, and there's not too much more that can make it more gory. Okay. I think the only other thing I could do to it is blur it a little to blend it more, because, you know, when in doubt, just blur the fuck out of something. If you've learned nothing else from me, just blur it. Like, if you don't like something in life, you can blur it. There you go, Raul. That's that's how you get rid of Brickchan. You blur. Okay, let's see. I think we got this going. I don't know. It's looking a little too much now. Like, let's go back one and do that, and then the beauty of this is, yeah, it's gone, now it's there, now it's gone, now it's there, but the colors are a little off, so this is what's bugging me. I don't think I've gone to the point of no return. Not quite yet. Okay, there was the point of not, like, no return. Looks like a pixel zombie bite. Yeah, I didn't mean it to make it look so pixely. Like, when you get up close, you can kind of see it's getting all meaty and gross, but at least it looks like a bite, which is mostly what I was going for in the original picture. I think you may have, oh my gosh, dear God, you may have helped me figure it out. Like, you actually helped me. Dear God. We'll see. Let's see if this works. Okay, let's see if it'll do it. It might take forever. Because I did a shake reduction, but I should do this for Halloween. Come on. Come on, Adobe, you can do it. Oh my God, I think you helped me for once, Raul. Oh dear God. Okay, let's see. Open widget, what is it saying? Okay, it's saying I'm not showing enough. Oh, I bet it's Comcast doing some bullshit. I apologize if my stream starts getting a little weird. Comcast might be doing something. I mean, all I ever do is help. Yeah, okay. You tell yourself that. You tell yourself that. Oh, shit. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go with that and see if I can actually pump up the gross on the skin itself. I mean, all of my Photoshop things are not going to be wins. That's how I'm also going to look at it. Image adjustments, and we're going to go ahead and do, fuck. I think it needs to be like, not too bright. Not too bright, just slightly brighter. Okay, something like that. Let's see. Alright, well, that's not going to be as hot as I was hoping it would look, but whatever. We got ourselves a bite today. Well, let me actually undo. There, okay. Let's see if I can fucks with one other thing. I don't want color overlay. Gradient overlay may help. Did he just dab? I mean, it's Raul, probably. It's supposed to be a coffin to the elbow. Yes? I don't know. What were you doing, Raul? I assumed it was a dab. And then I was going to be like, I ignore you. What's wrong with Comcast? Yeah, I'm not top speed, but I don't know. Like lately, Comcast has been doing something in my area, so at random times of the day, like about now, and weirdly enough, 2 o'clock in the morning, because I'm that freak that's still awake. They're fucking with stuff. I don't know what they're doing, but they're screwing with shit. Ew, no. So I'm not 100% sure on what's going on. Okay, that's not what I want. Go away. Actually, the pattern overlay, that might actually do it. Ew, that looks weird and fun. I'm gonna leave it. Drop shadow. No, I don't want to drop shadow like that. Distance. Let's go ahead and reduce it and distance tight. They're changing the lines, I think. We're getting gigabit. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, I wasn't sure what the fuck was going on. I was just like, man, they keep messing with the internet and it's some days pissing me off. Ew, no. Let's not do that. And it's like, why are you doing more? It's like, cause I'm gonna probably get rid of it. Oh yeah. Let's go outside. And inside. Let's see. Mostly trying to make it look like kind of gross, like it's been there for a bit. Because I don't go to the doctor. By the way, I actually went to the doctor the other day. We get fiber, so it's fine. My phone's gonna die. I'm almost done, I swear. Let's see. Maybe not that. Okay. Pattern overlay. Let's go ahead and make that even softer. The outer glow. Oh my gosh, yes. Has anyone watched? Actually, I need to know. Has anyone watched Lovecraft Country? I haven't watched it yet, but I want to. Okay, let me go in here. Oh, cancel. Actually, need to go into. Okay, it's trying to read that grouping. I think. Alright, so I'm trying to there's a part I want to get rid of. No, that part I want. That's the part I think I want to get rid of. Crap, go away. There we go. And remember, use Alt F4. Thanks, buddy. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and do filter. Do a blur. Let's see. Let's see if it works this way. There we go. This might actually be the way to do it. High quality. Okay. Ooh, there we go. So, yeah, you're just gonna see me messing with stuff for a few moments, and the weird part is it shouldn't be blurred because it's like right close to the camera. Whatever. Okay, it's working on blurring. I gotta wait. Okay, so I'm just gonna add some blood splatter, and then I think I will be finished with this. I had to make a snow brush. This is well, okay, I made a snow brush for the yeah, there we go. I made a few snow brushes. Some I downloaded, but most of them I made whenever I created my last picture. Okay, let's go here. Well, now let's go here and go dark red. And that was actually a pain in the ass. Like, I had to create a custom brush. So, you know how snow collects on your, like, hair and stuff? I had to make a brush to make that happen. That was much longer and much more obnoxious than I think it should have been. Okay, let's see how that's looking. And let's go down a little more. Dark browns. There we go. So this is actually just a snow brush, and I'm going to go ahead and use it for this reason. See, Raoul's at least a good troll. No, that's... Yeah, and if it's like, what are you doing? It's like, this is a snow brush, so it's not meant to be a blood splatter brush. I do have blood splatter brushes somewhere, but I don't believe they are here. Let's go ahead and make that smaller. So this is a grain brush. It just makes shit look grainy. And we're gonna go ahead and do that here. Now it just looks like my makeup's fucked, but that's okay. I don't need medium grain. Let's see. Yeah, he's not straight up nasty. Right. He just wants me to ruin BrickChan and ruin everything else in my life. And that's okay. That's trolling. I at least am like, alright, GG. Oh man, I don't want to go download a brush. I'm being lazy. I really don't want to go download like a splatter brush. Mostly because I just want to finish without having to get a splatter brush. I used to have a bunch of splatter brushes. I'm not like some weird sociopath. I have sparkle brushes. And clouds, and I have legacy brushes. Let me see what's in the legacy brushes. Assorted brushes, calligraphy. Okay, there might be a few calligraphy brushes. Natural brush, round brush, square brush, thick media. Let's try wet media. Nope, we don't want that. Flat bristle. Yeah, there's a bunch of special effects brushes. Like, I don't know. Honestly, Photoshop comes with a lot of really cool shits. Round brush with size, natural brushes, M brush. Oh man, that. You should just download the brush set on Adobe afterwards. I know, I should. The weird part is I usually have have that because it's like one of my favorite brushes to use, or at least it used to be. And like recently I stopped using splatter brushes as frequently. Fuck it, I'll just do it because it needs a splatter brush. I was trying not to be that trash. I love splatter brushes. And I know on my other computer, my desktop, I definitely have like some splatter brushes. But I could also make splatter brushes. Like, it's really easy to make brushes. More than I think most people know. Like, you can download them, but you can also just make them really fast. I always love when people are like, oh, I'm gonna get a blood brush. Let's see. I do actually have some manga brushes. When I did a few illustrations, I've used it. Or some manga brushes. I also got some brushes from Clip Paint Studio. And actually, maybe I'll do some of this in Clip Paint, so, you know, people that are like, F Photoshop, they can, like, do their own thing and follow along if I use Clip Paint, because it'll be cheaper. I mean, if that's something you think would be cool, I could do that too. Okay, I think this will work. Manga brushes. Okay, we're still there. Come on, where'd it go? There we go. Man, and like every time I get like really good brushes, DeviantArt always has amazing brushes. Like, I freaking love, like, Deviant is still like, I don't know, it used to be so much different. Now it's not even, like, people say social media sites. I'm like, man, nobody even fucking cares about Deviant. Hurt. Just hurt. Creative Cloud. Adobe Creative Cloud. Okay, no. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna save this file and say okay. Open, and you're gonna see me be distracted for a second. That's not new. Let's see, did it install? It did. There. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Ah, crap. Let's go ahead and go back here. Do this. Or actually, let me make a new layer so I can add like reds, and then we're gonna like add a multiply so it looks a little more like actual blood on the skin. There we go. All right, let's see. Because I don't want to keep everybody here all day again. I know everyone's just hanging out, except bro, he came to troll. Nah, that's too much. Let's see. I want to be like, I got in a fight with the shark and I won. Okay, so let's see. Multiply color bird. Nah, definitely multiply. I think it's gonna work better. Maybe darker color, lighten. I don't want lighten because that starts getting a little too weird. A little too uncanny valley there for me. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and do just multiply. And okay, so I'm actually gonna call it on this one because I can add more, and trust me, like it'll be like my other picture I did, where I basically rude. I'm not rude. Actually, no, I lied. I'm not gonna call it quite yet. We're gonna do a slight blur, like honestly, the slightest of blurs. Hey, I gave you credit, okay? Credit where credit's due, man. I know, I still need to get together and play a game. Maybe next weekend might be a good time, actually. This weekend's a little weird. Yeah, especially this trying new shit. Alright, let me see if I can actually erase some of this, because I'm like, that's not right. There we go. Alright, let's see. Got rid of that. And then I lied. I'm not quite done. Okay, let's go up. Add one more. Essentially, I'm just going to add gradient. And that works. We're going to do noise and dust and scratch. Dust and scratch also, like the main reason I like using dust and scratch is depending on what kind of image you're making, it can help it blend in a lot better. Like it's just a really like kind of cheap trick. And also can help bring out some colors. Like I ain't mad at that at all. Ooh-wee. Buy Among Us on Steam. Panzer and I are trying to get a big group to play that Among Us. Oh. Let me definitely look that up. Oh, that looks cool. That looks tight. Yeah, that's just me being weird. I definitely want to keep the blues I had. Among Us. Okay. No, I don't like that. Okay. There's a few of these that look super cool. And of course, I can always just get rid of it if I want. I think I'm actually going to do this and then take it down a bit. Okay, that might work. And I'm going to look this up. Actually, I'm saving that right now so I can look it up. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and call it because I spent a lot of time trying to make my arm look like it's meaty, fleshy, and gross. And if I fucks with it any further, I think I will ruin it. But just so I can show the original picture, so you get an idea of what the hell were we working with to begin with. Let's go back here. And my Accessor-Assist. I still need to start up the Accessor-Assist again, and I probably will make videos dedicated to some of that. But, oh, where'd it go? Okay, and here. So I'll show what the picture started as for people that just jumped in, not people have been following for a while. Go down. Where'd it go? Okay, there essentially it is. There's like, I think, is that it? Nope, that I look a little too alive in that. Essentially, we started from here, and I'm gonna close all this other shit I don't need. Started there, ended here. It's a slightly different picture that I think I'm showing. Yeah, let me see. Where's the other one? I apologize, but it's basically the same. I took multiple pictures from the same angle, but my eyes look slightly different, so that's how you could tell. Is that it? Nah, but you get the idea. This is essentially what the picture first looked like when we started and ended. Oh, wait. Yeah, it was the other one. Sometimes I forget. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at explaining all this. Big, meaty claws. I don't know why I keep thinking Neverending Story, and I know it's not Neverending Story. There we go. Start. So, yeah, I did show the right picture. I don't know. I guess it looks that much different. That's start, and that's the finish. So, to kind of... Looks great. It's really nice. Thank you. We essentially, because Kira and Mizuno's Love have both been here for the whole time. Essentially, we messed with the colors. We softened my face a bit. Obviously, I did not have a giant meaty scar, and I made myself a meaty scar. Brightened my eyes a bit so it wasn't so bad, and messed with my makeup. Thanks for using an accent. So, yeah, that's basically what we did again today. I spent 3 hours on this. Most of it was honestly like color corrections and fixing my face. But again, I'm like, this is my final result. I have other pictures of myself and other weird shit I have. And I don't know if there's like a specific thing anybody wants to see next week when I do the stream again. Just because this week I was like, oh, let me work on this shark bite. A thing I've wanted to do forever with my face. Because that's how it rolls. Got rid of them bags under your eyes. I know. I'm like, I forever have those under my eyes. But it's like night and day. It's a big difference between what I did and what I didn't. That's why I wasn't sure I even picked the right image. I also flattened my hair. You can see back here, my hair was like, ew, just let's stand up. But I flattened it a bit. So essentially, like, tell me in the comments if there's anything that you want to see me do for next week. If there's a picture you want me to specifically do, I will fucks with it for days because I like doing that. And if not, I will just think up another creative project to do. Hell, I might even take some pictures with figures. I might do that. I actually might. Let's see. How the fuck did we get to Brick Chan that one time? That was Becky. Well, okay, so Brick Chan was my friend King Lotier's fault. Well, him and Panzer. It's their fault. They were talking about Brick Girls, and I literally decided to run wild with it. And then how she ended up with huge titties was that was BX's fault. And that's how we ended up on the ludicrousness that was Brick Chan. But we can do more ludicrousness like that if you can think of ideas of that sort. If not, I'm thinking maybe I could take some pictures of like some of the figures I have because I don't normally show them too much. Like I have a bunch of Conan figures and Mako, but I also have my little Lena figure. And like I love her. I love her, and holy shit, I think if you order shit from Good Smile, I don't know if they give you more stuff or they just, or what, but I have like my little Lena here. Work on Starry Night by Van Gogh and make it a sunny day. I probably could do that, actually. I'm gonna write that down with this script I wrote up. I'll add some like hikers and shit in there, like make some Colorado bros that are going hiking for the day. Oh man. So I could do stuff like that. Yeah, so I will actually, maybe I'll actually give that a go next week. And then at some point, I might make a proper tutorial video, but I really just want to have an excuse to show off my figures. So here's my Lena. She's adorable. Freaking adorable. And maybe put them into some scenario, but make up a tutorial for it and go through the process. But anyway, again, thank you for coming today and hanging out with me. Thank you, Raul, for the suggestion for next week. I will actually get on that. If I have some complication, I'll let y'all know before I start the stream. But thank you so much for supporting me in the stream. And, you know, like, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, whatevs. Again, y'all are amazing. Thank you for hanging out with me. This has been, what, 4 weeks? 4 weeks of me doing this. So it's much appreciated. And yeah, check out my normal YouTube channel for any other content related stuff. You'll probably see my background slowly evolve into something interesting because in front of me it actually is really cool. But thank you again. And yeah, good fight, good night. All right, I'm going to shut up. All right, bye everybody. And close.